also got to pepper that goal with shots. Make life complicated for the Egyptians if they want to get the right result. Egypt have some fine players who can poach on those errors if it's not tight enough at the back. The likes of Sheriff and Zalouk and Sharaf are all proven goal scorers. After that, they need to also take advantage of Kabaka in the midfield. Playing the number 8 there, just putting pressure on Lord Afrifa, because they've got a good midfield, but Ghana will be more buoyant. So there's a great shot coming in, punched away. Isa once again. The follow-up has been driven away. Mensah tries to control it, lets it down, and punched away by Abdel Monet to deny Abdel Isa, who's coming to the fore once again. Danger lurking for the Egyptian defense. It's given them, it's kind of unleashed their fighting spirits. Ghana not even getting shots in before the 30th minute, and then afterwards everybody said we need to try and change things around. Oh, that's a wonky clearance, isn't it, coming from Mohamed Sharif. It goes out for a corner. As I said, there's a lot of wind here because of the Suez Canal and where we are geographically. That's a good shot, but this time Monet's not going to make the same mistake after that last left-footed drive that was launched in his direction that got the better of him just before half-time. Here's the resulting corner. A header at the front post doesn't happen. Jerry Afriye unable to pick it up. That's a good little bit of running, and Sharaf's been knocked over, and it will be a throw-in or potentially a free kick, possibly a free kick. Afriye pleading that there was nothing negative about that. Got to be a little bit careful, of course, as well with yellow cards. The players will miss games if they pick up yellow cards, so they have to be disciplined as well. Kabaka picks it up, the captain, who originally came from Mokaoloon. Well, down on the ground is Sharif from that challenge. And the centre-back, SL, tries to plead his case. No nonsense referee. She stands her ground. That was the lunge. That was a little bit late. There is contact, of course, by SL on Sharif, but those little lunges, you know, when you've got all of the pressure and the weight of your body going down and you're trying to get to the ball, if you do go onto the foot of someone, that can be quite nasty. Been there before a few times and totally get it. Back up on his feet, but it's going to be Mohab who'll possibly take the Kabaka with the right foot, maybe. Just whip it in over the top. Watch out for the wind, of course. Here is Kabaka with the delivery. It's gone very high over the top and taken quite comfortably there by the goalkeeper, Gideon Asiaka. Quick attack and a chance for them to try and put the ball in a dangerous position. Isa unable to get there. It's gone out for a goal kick. Morocco, Sierra Leone goalless in that counter, of course. Just 5 minutes into the second half. I'll keep you updated for that as well. Isa, not the right header, but still it's been picked up by Mensah. Mensah gets pushed over by Samir. Play on, says the referee. That's a good ball to the left-hand side. If he can cut inside and get a shot in, maybe. Oh, he takes him out, deals with Kabaka, trying to get the ball back, and it's gone back out. Excellent work over on that far side. Joseph Apuku is super dangerous when he gets moving, and he really did turn Kabaka, the captain, inside and out. Look at that, lovely work. Good use, and he deals with Safaga as well, who gets fooled at the same time. you take the positives from what they're doing. And Suleiman's going to come on. And Abdel Suleiman, who plays for Randers FC, will come on to replace Bohen. He's a little bit, hasn't been as normal self. The Hayford Bohen, watch out for Suleiman. He is good. He works his magic, and he can skip past defenders as well. And a very exciting player to bring on at a very important time. Now, Joseph Opoku, Zulte Waregem plays in Belgium. A few things that need to be sorted before we can get this corner going. Look at the flag. You can understand that there's winds. You've got to hit it towards the penalty spot and it'll come around. There we go. Whipped in. Good opportunity. And there's the header that goes over there. Dealt with quite comfortably there by El Sayed. They get another corner. And out comes a couple of the big guys. Marfo will try and get in there. Ansui as well. Opoku once again, this time right over, swatted away by Munaim. And two players ended up in the goal, just to give you an idea of how the wind is blowing. And this time he dealt with everything perfectly. But just look at that hand, fabulous save from the ZFC player. See the waters of the Mediterranean just up there, of course, where the entrance to the Suez Canal begins. Good, wow, Mensah knocked off his feet by Safaga. He's down on the ground, getting back up and deals with it bravely. Lord of Frifa back over across to Ansui, over to SL. Now, Suleiman's looking for it on that back line. Look at the defenders moving in a block. Biding their time, hit with a lot of force and dispossessed and trying to dance out of their own half, losing the ball again, looking quite comfortable in possession, and they feel as though they want to boss it. They have the wind behind them, of course, with Marfo getting the ball out to Opoku. Suleiman, Abdel Suleiman, back over to Ofori. Showing a little bit too much of it. Isa has his shirt pulled a little bit, but deals with it before he gets it back. Here's Essel, gets past his man, puts it on his right foot, tries to get the shot over, and that's going to go out for a corner. And good pressure here from Ghana, as Egypt try and take the sting out of these phases of play. Lovely touch from Baron Essel of North Texas. Opoku is the player who will hit that ball over. Again towards the penalty area, goes high, it's a nicely delivered one, and there's the header coming in from SL, but he can't keep it down, but the delivery was top quality. Look at that, brings it around, goalkeeper hesitates, gets over his man and delivers the header. Well, the hand was on the shoulder a little bit, but still. The cry of frustration where you know that was there for the taking. We've got to play it down on the ground.
Net88 và Crystal Palace bắt tay mang sân chơi đẳng cấp của người Việt ra thế giới. BBC, New York Times khẳng định giá trị của Net88. Truyền thông thế giới choáng ngợp. Net88, niềm tin tuyệt đối với cộng đồng.
Mừng 50 năm thống nhất, tích đủ 8 điểm Bình Vị Thái Minh, tặng ngay một hộp tam sâm đan trị giá 560.000 đồng. Chương trình áp dụng đến hết ngày 20 tháng 5 năm 2025. Quý khách hãy mua và tích điểm ngay hôm nay để nhận ưu đãi hấp dẫn này nhé.
He's normally running around causing all sorts of problems. I don't know if there's a little bit of fatigue because they did play 4 games rather than 3, like Ghana. But El Amin could be an interesting inclusion. He's also a very tall player, Zalouk, the Ahali man, but can cause all sorts of issues. But if he's not getting involved and not looking for the ball, we can see it's 2-1. Then he's not providing his team with much interest. But they go pushing forward there with Sharaf. Opoku, long ball down towards this man, Jerry Afriye, keeps the ball in play. And marshalled there by Ahmed Abdine, the Ahli player on loan to Ceramica Cleopatra. Players with a little bit of pressure. They know that they're scouts and agents, and you know, watching every single game that they're playing. That's where Abdel Monaim probably a little bit frustrated, not just you know, on a personal basis, but also the fact that he's just let his team down. And we have a change here, and it is Labib who will replace Mohab. And Ibo's going to come on for Sharaf, in fact. To link up with Zalouk rather than taking Zalouk off. He's a very tall centre forwards, and decent player to have on the pitch. Is get a goal today, but did score the winner against Tanzania. Another corner. Ghana putting a lot of pressure on this Egyptian defence. A chance for SL to get up and redeem himself if he can get away from his marker. Let's see what the movement's like in the penalty area. It's whipped in by Suleiman into the penalty area. Anybody there for a shot? Who's going to tidy that up? Ball comes back over. It's coming out of bounds behind the goal from Lord Afrifa. Kind of crosses where you've really got to keep it away from the goal. You've got to understand where the wind is, but hit it a little bit too hard and it'll just fly way behind and out of play. Again, you've got to be careful. Yes, deal with it this time. And Ghana, that's better. That's what they want to do, and it's been picked up an opportunity here. He just couldn't thread it through there to Afriye. Oh, lovely work there from Issa, and I'm sure, well, it's just gone out of play. I thought he had managed to drag it away. Strong challenge from Marfo on Sherif. Free kick from that challenge there, and you can see that it's Abdul Issa with that left foot trying to float it in. Anybody there to get the header in? It's a decent header as well coming from Marfo. Dennis Marfo is getting himself into good positions, and that header, again, frustrated that he didn't manage to just get it into the corner. It's just too easy as he climbed a little bit over Ahmed Abdine. Suleiman Oh, sorry, Afriye gets past his man. Does he get the ball back? There's a lovely touch there and dealt with by Kabaka. Luckily, he was in the right place at the right time. Oh, that's wonderful control. That really is from Afrifa. Picked up on the left-hand side. Mensah goes on a wander. That's a strong tackle coming from El-Amin Bibo. A former Wadi Degla player on loan to Modern Sports from Al Ali. Talked about Kabaka before, of course, the 20-year-old. He kind of following in the footsteps of Mo Salah, which is exactly what he did. And then, of course, Mo Salah got an offer to go to Europe. Well, he said yes to FC Val. Possession still in Ghana's favour. Just under 30 minutes to go. A couple of seasons playing at Al-Mokka Alun, and then afterwards FC Val. And then the rest is history, of course. Chelsea, Fiorentina. Great run, fantastic run. Pushing forward once again. There's a chance for a shot. Look, he's just brought to a standstill by Bustenji. But he nearly managed to just dance right through the middle of that defensive quartet. Got to be careful. There's a foul committed and clattered into by Bibu. And Ghana will have a free kick at the back there. Manuel Mensah, a Sogndal player, in the way. So the Ghanaian players in Belgium and the USA, Brazil. Oh, that's a bit of a fumble and a missed kick. Cleared though by Labib. Here he is, getting his first touch. Suleiman's delivery. Header is a good header as well from Afriye. Can angle it. Hit it with plenty of power, but steer him from that position, you know, towards goal, but there's danger. Would have been back where the penalty spot was. That would have been heading in a different position. Here is Kabala. More complicated playing from against the wind than it is towards the wind, and the reason why Egypt may have got themselves the lead in the first half. You're trying to understand and read the ball at the same time. Issa did score that fabulous goal. For him, it's fabulous. For Abdelmonem, it was absolute nightmare, but you can see that the wind is playing such an integral part in this encounter. Got to get the ball in. There it is, front post. It's not bad at all there, but Afriye could really invest in that. It was a half-hearted attempt to try and get a shot in on goal. Inside of the right foot could have been great. Look at that. And it just came off his ankle. Talk about Mo Salah when you're talking about an Egyptian national team. Good work, good battling here. Bibu on the right foot has his shot blocked. That's a wonderful block there from Da Costa Antwi. And diffused as quickly as he managed to load himself up, ready to shoot. Sharif. Salah's 244 goals in 398 games for the Reds of Liverpool is just quite outstanding. Mensah, Suleiman, nice use, good use of each other. Into space, understanding where your teammate is going to go. Got to take more shots from distance. They got the wind behind their sails if they want. There's Mensah back over to the left-hand side, and Free throw over the left-hand side. Watch out, Solomon's getting the ball across. It's been teed up. There's the shot coming in. It's been blocked there by, and they haven't managed to deal with that. And it's going to be a free kick. He handballed it as he fell over, which is just frustrating because he had just regained possession. Egyptian defence a little bit slow to react. About any kind of contacts there from Bibu, and it will be Monet who gets to kick the ball out of the penalty box following that free kick. 65 minutes in, Ice's goal in the 47th minute, giving Ghana a little bit of hope, having gone 2-0 down in the first half through Mohamed Sharif, the Ittihad player of Alexandria, just along the coast, of course, from here, west of where we are. The beautiful city of Alexandria on the Mediterranean, north from Cairo. Another free kick, Ghana pick it up. Morocco, Sierra Leone, still goalless. We haven't seen a goal in the second half. It's been picked up here by Opoku. There's a chance that there's been poached once again. That's gone out of play. It's going to be another corner. Finding it difficult to deal with this defensively, Egypt. Successful so far as Hassan Samia gets in the way, but it's very windy here, and the wind affecting the game in a big way. Delivery from the corner into the penalty box. There's a header, there's a chance. Can anybody get on the end of it? We need to shoot. The shot has been blocked by the Egyptian midfielder Sherry from Antwi, but Isa has it back, and that's going to be a throw-in. Well, a scramble in the penalty box once again, midway through the second half. Everybody back who's wearing a red jersey because it's all about defensive play now. The ball goes into the penalty box. There's another chance for a header, but there's a little bit of a push, I believe, on Safaga, and Egypt will get a free kick. Morocco, Sierra Leone, goalless still in that other quarter-final clash at the 30th of June Stadium in Cairo. Monet holding his leg. Well, look at it, it came over before he had a chance to redeem himself. Tried to just set up his teammate Antwi. The captain had a chance to try and do something with that, but it came right over very quickly. And that was the foul from SL on Safaga. I saw him hit the deck, and a free kick that followed for the home nation, who is still fighting for survival here, still in the lead. Musibao will come on. And a change for Egypt as well. El Sayed coming off. Wahid comes on. Wahid, 20 years of age, another Al-Ali player. now be starting to play a more defensive game because he kind of knows that this advantage with the wind going from left to right is making life extremely difficult for the team who are defending. Ghana with 12 shots to 6 is a lot better for Ghana, of course, and you know, there's us talking about the defensive blunders. Well, you've also got to understand that the wind has been complicated for everybody. And on this occasion, it's been picked up quite comfortably there by Asiako, the goalkeeper. Rolled out, taken forward swiftly by Antwi. Suleiman. Isa. Suleiman again. A little bit of pressure there. The Egyptian midfield just pressing enough to force them to pass the ball back. There's Antwi again. That's a lovely little turn. It's a good opportunity. Suleiman. Mensah. We're running out of space, but the ball gets accidentally put into the path of the Ghanaian, and a chance for a header. Well, it's frustration there once again. Afori. And the ball back to the Egyptian and come off his hand, I think. There we go. Desmond Defay kind of concerned with what's happening, but he knows that if they continue like this, they should get another goal, or putting themselves in a good position to get another goal. Antwi with a fabulous challenge to deny Bibu, who's down on the ground, and taken forward there by Ahmad Mensah. Searching ball, a long ball that just gets dealt with by the Egyptian defence to play it down, and the referee logically has to blow the whistle to stop the game momentarily. There is El Sayed, the Zamalek player. Made way for Wahid of Al-Ali. The biggest rivalries in Egyptian football, of course. White Knights against the Red Devils. Well, that was the moment. Bibu went down. Didn't look like there was any contact with his... Maybe the shoulder that he's felt on his shoulder, and that's sometimes you get a dislocated shoulder from that, but I think he just jarred it, which means that it's quite painful, but could come out of the socket. Dislocated shoulder is not a good place to be. Very, very painful. In fact, all dislocations are pretty painful, aren't they? So, changes. Let's see who's coming on and who's coming off. Mensah's coming off, and on comes Ajabeng. And Afriye's going to come off as well. And he will be replaced by Luzidao. So these are interesting changes. Dreams FC player, 18 years of age, offering goal scorer as well. Oh, Isa just losing possession. He wins it back. Look at that. That's perfectly poached once again. And they're on the left-hand side looking for chances to get themselves up. Kopu gets the ball to Suleiman. He's working his magic. Oh, he twists and turns to deal with it. Kabaka, can he get a decent ball over it? So met by Safaga and cleared. People sends it upfield, but it's to no one, because there's no one up there besides Zalouk, or he wasn't even there. In fact, he's still close to his midfield. Decent ball down the right-hand side. He's interesting player as well, Adjabeng, the 19-year-old. Plays for Real Sociedad in La Liga in Spain. Working. Isa. Can they go for a long range shot? That's a brilliant rocket shot into the corner. And a great save from Abdel Monaim. He hit it with so much force that he caught absolutely everybody out besides the ZFC goalkeeper. What a bright light that man Abdel Isa is. Just turn an amble walk into a sprint at any single moment. It's good work that is from Adjabeng. Tactical changes that have been made are good ones from Desmond O'Fay, who knows. Oh, there's a red card. Complaining from the assistant coach for the under-20 Egyptian team. It's good that Afoy's calming things down there, but have to leave the dugout. And we get back to the action with the once the referee is happy with this, but it's 13 minutes to go, and all sorts of drama taking place here at the new Suez Stadium. The referee just making sure that the assistant referee is escorted from Astasia, and that's when she will give them the green light to go. Answi, long throw into the penalty box it goes. Who's taken it well is going to be Monet. Safe hands to make that ball safe. This is Isa. Great shot between defenders, forwards. Strikes it well with that left foot of his. And that is going in. Carried away by Abdel Monaim. Saluk down on the ground. Now be the coach of this Egyptian under-20 side. There's some back and forth in the dugout. They get possession back, and Monaim has it in his hands and will send it back up. Aziz, fresh legs on for Ghana. More a defensive game for Egypt as they sit on that 2-1 advantage. Nice work with the ball over the left-hand side of Poku. No foul. M3 doing well. Isa again, look at him, look at the wizardry. He's got such a fabulous touch. There's a little bit of a push and a loss of possession. Safaga goes down and he looks across. Can they get an equaliser, or will it be Egypt who just stay ahead? Desmond O'Fay and Aaron Essel expressed heartfelt gratitude to the Ghanaian fans in Egypt. Back home for their unwavering support during this campaign, of course. the football mad nation in the stands. And of course, it's an under-20 AFCON, so always great to see. There's the delivery into the penalty box. Met there comfortably by Bustenji. That's great battling as well from Isa. A good ball as well. Oh, it's still Egypt on the attack. Still pushing forward, a little bit of contact from behind. They were looking for a free kick, I think, and you can see that he was, Biru. It's so definitely a bit of contact there from Mafo on Gibu. Kick has been given to Egypt following communication with their colleagues. Still no goals between Morocco, Sierra Leone, 83 minutes in. 8 minutes left here in Egypt with a 2-1 lead. And a very well-positioned free kick to try and produce some of that magic. These fans are happy they're getting behind their team. The big question is, free kick finally. Okay. And it is Ghana who kept the ball back. Okay, all good. Not good for Egypt though. They would have really appreciated that opportunity to try and increase their tally. Jabang. It's very good work from Ajabang, valiantly. A nice work from Dennis Mafo as well. Normally working with SL, the ball up and forward. Antwi over to the left-hand side. Here is Opoku. Nice work. There's the delivery. Comes over. Stuck out leg that clears the danger. Again picked up, there's Mafo, he comes over and easily collected there by Monaim. He will just take a few more seconds off the clock. There's the delivery, a little bit too close for the Egyptian goalkeeper. 6 minutes left to play. Again with Mafo. Egypt locking down the defence, making life very complicated. Samir is Suleiman. Poku again is the cell over to the left-hand side. It's a lovely touch and a good opportunity. He's going to get a shot in. The shot comes in. Suleiman tries to get his shot through, but
Dưỡng uống sữa muối ơi. Sữa dinh dưỡng Vitamin Pro Cộng bổ sung các vi chất thiết yếu, vitamin K2, canxi, vitamin A, omega 6 mang tới nguồn dinh dưỡng dồi dào, giúp bé cao lớn tinh anh, học nhanh mau nhớ. Vitamin Pro Cộng, sữa được huấn luyện viên Park Hang-seo khuyên dùng.
Let's just have a look. That was a great first touch there by Sullivan. But Sullivan's right. Wow. Does it come off the arm of Abdeen, the centre-back? Zalou coming off, Amory comes on. Centre forward for Al-Ali, let's say playing for Modern Sport. He's going to go off. There's Mohamed. Rafat. Sharif is the player who's going to go off. Against the body of Abdeen, it's going to be a throw in for Ghana. Time out for the Black Satellites to get themselves into the semi-finals. There's the ball into the penalty area. Safaga's there on the first bit of contact. Overhead clearance coming from Ostenji. Opoku again. Sullivan. And that will be a free kick. Sullivan knocks off the ball. And Safaga picks up a yellow card. Complaining vehemently following that situation. There we go, it's a body check to deal with Sullivan, who flops and goes down right underneath the referee's nose. And Nice with that left foot. I just got a feeling that he's the man. But there again, you just never know. Sullivan can strike a ball perfectly as well. The doors and try and prevent anything from coming through in his direction. Here is Sullivan, that right foot of his. Going to try and find the path that will send Ghana level. Oh, it's a great shot, but it goes wide. He struck it very well, but it's not far off the target. But if it's not in, it doesn't count, and that's where they are. Egypt breathe again. Look at it from this view, from this angle. That's not far, is it? Oh, that's exactly the angle that we'd like to see. Less than centimetres, it really is. And Monet will be beaten fair and square if that was on target. Not the case. Marfo. They go again, the Black Satellites. Antwi out wide. Poku, there's the delivery. Ooh, goes way over the top. Challenge, but Egypt in possession. And collected by Rafat into the midfield they go. That's a decent through ball, an opportunity. He can make the pass, but he goes alone. There's the deflection that comes off Antwi. It will be a corner, but a pass back would have resulted in a third goal for Egypt. Great work from Bibo. And Rory was there, but he didn't make the pass. And Ghana, they live to tell the tale, but look at this. This is excellent work from Bibo. Kamari coming across, he was behind Marfo, and that pass would have resulted logically with a third goal, but they've already got Etne goals. Here's the delivery into the penalty box, high over the top to Amory. lose a bit of time as we see how many minutes of added time we get. 3, 4, 8. Guessing. We'll soon find out. Isaac. Over to SL. Antwi. Over to, oh wow, 10 minutes of added time. That is a lot. Suleiman. Dispossessed, good work there from Bustanji. Sorry, from Safaga. Isa accelerates away, loses his balance. Doesn't get the free kick. Safaga. Suleiman. It's going to be a long 9 minutes to play now. Suleiman into the penalty area, the header, the shot comes in! Oh, it's gone wide, not a bad effort from Afori, turning back to the goal, had to spin and strike, but those efforts have got to be on target. Abdelmonem goes few. Excellent header that really was from Aziz, and look at it, it's a fine strike indeed. Falling away from the ball, so it's stability, but still, a strike that should have been on target again. Abdelmonem using the clock as we complete the first 2 minutes of 10 added on with a Poku over on that left-hand side. Marcel. Isa. Suleiman calling from on the left-hand side. The entire Egyptian team. Getting in the way. Suleiman trying to get the ball over there. It's been picked up by Aziz. Good work to get that free throw. Back in possession. He's moving up in a position, but look at how many Egyptians are there. Every single player back behind the ball. This is not about anything else apart from trying to stop any shots from coming in, blocking. Here's Isa, he's the danger man. It's his first touch. Running into trouble there with 3 players surrounding him. That's good work. It's going to be a throw once again from Marfo. He's going to go long, trying to find the big players. If that's the best option. It hasn't worked yet, but as the blistering clearance there from Rafat, goalkeeper Siako. Decent ball as well. There's a header coming in, dealt with in the middle. Wahid. Free throw. 2 more minutes used up. Suleiman. Great running towards the byline. Gets the ball across. There's a header. 2 players going up for the same ball. And that's not okay because one of them could have delivered Ajabang and Afori. And that again just shows you that communication. Look at that. That was definitely for Dennis Marfo. Good cover work from SL. Ajabang down the right side. Ajabang. Attacking each other has been picked up. Ajabang, anybody there? Always been picked up. And a chance for a shot potentially. It's cleared. It's driven into. And in. How tight and tense is this scenario? 6 minutes of added time. We're going to check to see if there's foul play in the penalty box. Morocco and Sierra Leone also goalless. There's goalless at the moment. That game will go to extra time and penalties potentially as they play out the last minute or so. Now, was a 4 knocked down or not? Is there any foul play? See what Kabak has got to say about that. Bustenji on a 4 is what they're looking at. This means we'll probably have 12 minutes of added time. It's a very tight scenario. It's a very delicate scenario as we wait for news from upstairs. And it will be a VAR check as the Ugandan referee, Shamira Nabada, will go across and take a look to discuss with the officials whether or not there's foul play. And it's that incident there that we're looking at, with Samia crashing into Opoku. Or is it that one? There's a couple of incidents. Well, he didn't make contact with the ball, but he took the player out. She's done. She's coming back onto the pitch. Penalty or no penalty. Big moment in the game, this is. Penalty it is, and Ghana will go to the penalty spot. And a yellow card for Abdeen for the verbal backlash following the VAR decision. Bustenji picks up the yellow card. Ghana to try and get themselves the equaliser. Abdel Munaim in a pressure cooker situation to try and thwart, stop, block, hope that it goes high, wide, whatever. To enable Egypt to go through to the semi-finals, but also qualify for the Under-20 FIFA World Cup in Chile in September. And the officials coming on to just calm things down between these young players, because the adrenaline levels are running quite high, to say the least, here at the new Suez Stadium. There's a chance for one of these players to be a hero, but there's another yellow card coming out. Labib is the player, and That's 4 or 5 yellow cards for this Egyptian team. And Abdel Munaim, if he stops it, then Egypt are on the cusp of qualifying for the semi-finals. But if it goes in, we go potentially to extra time, potentially penalties. Your guess is as good as mine. Now, what a moment it is for this man. Suleiman fires it in! And there's the equaliser for Ghana. Black Satellites survive for the moment. It was a perfectly taken penalty into the corner to beat Abdel Munaim. And these Ghanaian supporters dancing and jumping with joy because, well, they battled back valiantly. It's all been about them in the second half and the pressure that they put on this Egyptian defence with the wind in their sails. But that was a perfectly taken, right-footed penalty, taking Abdel Munaim the wrong way. The ZFC goalkeeper unable to do anything about that. And Suleiman, the substitute who came on just 15 minutes ago, is now turned into a hero. And Ghana are still in with a fighting chance of qualifying for the semi-finals. And at the other end, Egypt go moving once again, but I think there's an offside call. Well, how many more minutes of added time? No more minutes of added time is the answer to that, because that is the full-time whistle, and we have 2 halves of 15 minutes that will tell us a little bit more about where we're going with this. But Egypt, well, they had qualification for the Final Four in their grasp. Now they find themselves having to play another 30 minutes, but the good news is that they will change ends and have the wind in their sails for 15 once again, having led by 2 goals to nil at the half-time, and the 2 goals scored by Mohamed Sharif of Ittihad Alexandria. I mean, how much more drama can we see in these quarter-finals? Senegal, the defending champions, knocked out by Nigeria after extra time and penalties. And Morocco up against Sierra Leone, also going into extra time. I mean, this is just crazy. It's all happening here in Egypt for this CAF Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations. Egypt 25. But there's going to be some tired legs out there. There's also a lot of frustration following that decision, so they've got to calm themselves down and go again and just remain disciplined. There's lots of yellow cards there as well, so it's not the ideal scenario and setup to go into the semi-finals, but I think everybody knew that when you've got 2 teams who have managed to win 7 of these titles between them over the years, you've got heavyweights of Africa fully capable of grinding it out and, you know, winning these games with the last final plays. But a big call there from Shamira Nabada of Uganda, the referee, who, having heard from the VAR officials, went to the VAR check, and finally penalty was awarded to Ghana, with Suleiman delivering with literally the penultimate phase of play in this riveting encounter, where very much the wind has helped both teams. I think that Abdel Munaim will be very frustrated with the goal that he conceded it from Abdel Issa. That goal just before half-time that he didn't manage to stop, but they must be feeling super confident now. This is a moment where these Ghanaian young men will be fully focused and ready to embark on another chapter in this journey, because now it's just extra time, potentially penalties, that separates them from not just a place in the semi-final of this fabulous competition, but also a place at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup Chile in September. Egypt have a penalty record that includes 4 shootouts, split evenly between wins in Benin back in 2005, Cameroon 2011, losses both to Ghana in 2001 and 2013, just to give you an idea of, you know, what kind of a history they have between each other. But we're not there yet. We've still got 2 halves and everybody coming together, with the host nation keen to go one step further in this competition, in front of their own fans. A win for either team would take Ghana to their 10th semi-final, Egypt to their 8th. And at the last meeting between the two nations at this level, Ghana beat Egypt on penalties. But as I said, we're not going to go down that path just yet. I think we're going to just see how things pan out. Fatigue will play an important role. There are windy conditions in Suez, but also quite hot, to say the least. The wind obviously just breaks the heat, but there's going to be some fatigue, and there's going to be some challenges that are going to be a little bit late potentially. But for these two coaches, of course, Desmond Afey and here Osama Nabil, he talked about team spirit, he talked about national pride, and how tough this journey has been. The young Pharaohs could build their own dynasty with another step in this encounter, get themselves into the semi-finals, but Ghana are in their way. We go into the first part of extra time, with Ghana playing against the wind, just like they did in the first half, of course. SL and Twee. Here's Iser. He's been an outstanding player, the man of the match against CAR. His 1-2 attempt doesn't work. There's a ball that comes over to the left-hand side, using the wind perfectly. Opoku has been delivering some great crosses. It's pulled back as a chance for a shot. It's been picked up. Suleiman, can they get the shot in? There's a block there by the Egyptian defenders, and good work there coming from Wahid as they launch an attack. And a little bit of contact from behind from Bibo. He's got to be careful, because all of that complaining can get him into hot water. Edu comes on. He's the Heart of Lions player, 18 years of age. Started the game against Central African Republic, and he'll replace this man here, Afrifa, who's just run out of gas, it appears. So just slotting into that left midfield position is Ismail Edu, sorry, of FC Sănătatea in Romania, 20 years of age. Sullivan has wonderful control there, coming from Kabaka, the captain of this Egyptian side. The young Pharaohs go again, out from the back, starting moving the ball around. Wahid Bustenji using that man over on the left-hand side. Rafat picked up in the middle, lots of space to try and get the ball out to Joseph Opoku, who's been quite sensational for Ghana. Not the right pass though on that occasion. And quick transition potentially. Well, Kabaka can't do anything about that. And Opoku wins it back again. Excellent work in there. Well, there's lots of players back in defence. There's Isa again. And a chance for a shot. Suleiman trying to unleash the beast of a shot there, which is blocked quite comfortably. And there's a bit of a gathering in the middle. You can understand that everybody's a little bit tired, but you've still got to put in big effort. Surging forward from the over on the right-hand side goes Aziz. From Ajabeng. Cut out by Assel, back to Antwi. Has Suleiman down the left-hand side. You can see where Aziz, he's going to move into position. Big burly centre forward, capable of getting lots of shots in. Just the layoff there to Suleiman was a little bit too short, easily dealt with by Kabaka. Picked up by Bubu. Is Samir. Abdeen, the goalkeeper Monaim, to clear the ball quite comfortably. Ghana. Before getting knocked off the ball by that man Wahid, and dealt with in a big way by Assel. Wahid wants the fans to get involved as Assel picks up. For Egypt. Abdeen using Wahid. Mustanji. A little run there coming from the ever-present Safaga. He's been using that midfield space very well. Long ball over the top, picks up here. And a chance for Kabaka. Kabaka puts it on his right foot. There's some delivery. It's not a bad one as well. But he just slipped and wasn't able to compete for that cross that came in, Amori. They should have learned their lesson from the first half. Don't play in your own half if you can avoid it. Antwi. The ball over to the left-hand side of Poku. With Hassan Sami and the ENPPI player just greasing that with a header. Drawing a foul on that occasion. Here's Labiba. Push forward again with the foray over to the right hand side. It's Marfo into the running there from Suleiman. Right away through, look at the full. Defenders back in. Comes over as we Labiba. Ghana push forward again with the Fori over to the right-hand side. It's Mafo into the middle. They go. A little bit of running there from Suleiman just to try and find a way through. Look at the four defenders. Defenders back in position. The ball comes over. It's been cleared comfortably there by Bustenji. Comes back out to Opoku. Suleiman. Isa working well with Antwi. Ball comes back. The construction is slick. Suleiman tries to push it. He tries to keep the ball in play, but it's good work from Samir, who just gets in his way, preventing him from just darting down there towards the goal and the byline to get a ball back across. But well, there's news coming from the 30th of June Stadium, because Morocco have just scored in the 101st minute against Sierra Leone, and the North Africans take the lead. Ghana with a Fori pushing forward. Players on down the right and the left-hand side. That's a decent ball over to the right-hand side. A little bit of space for Ajabeng. Ajabeng trying to get past his man, Labib. Can he find the byline? He's being just thwarted and pushed down into the corner by Wahid, and Labib picks up by Isa once again, moving around to try and find player in space. Not too much movement off the ball. Fori, the captain. Isa, player behind him, decides to get the ball out to Opoku. Opoku, is he going to go for a walk? Gets the ball, it's been picked up. His first touch wasn't good enough. It's good battling there, but loss of possession there by Edu. And there's a chance for them to push forward. The flag will go up for offside, logically. Or the whistle has been blown by the referee. Opoku. Antwi. Kabaka just gets in the way. That's good work, very good running there from Bibu. Bibu trying to outpace and race past his the centre-back SL. And a foul has been committed. Salman Abi, he knows that Egypt, if they can get a goal in the first half of extra time, that would be ideal. Here's the delivery. Kabaka cleared at the front post. Ghana pushing forward and dealt with by Wahid. They got a throw in. Isa will want to take this. As you can see, it's still 2-2. Sheriff with the brace, Isa and Suleimana scoring the goals. And Ghana, that's a good ball. Opoku gets the ball across, couldn't get his volley, couldn't connect Aziz, but they still got a chance. Long-range effort coming in. Edo! Oh my, what a fabulous shot that was. But the save was straight out of the top drawer. Abdel Moneim coming to the rescue just off his left side there. But look at this monster rocket shot coming in from Edu. Right foot drilled in and dealt with perfectly there by Moneim, the 18-year-old ZFC goalkeeper, coming to the rescue for the young Pharaohs. Corner coming up for Ajabeng. He'll whip it in with that left. The delivery, far post, decent header. Oh, showed too much of it, that's dangerous. And there's the challenge coming in, such an important challenge for SL on Amory. Good chance again on the right-hand side, but on the left foot, it's hit high. Well, my name down on the ground. Last minute of the first half of extra time. Well, he's looking a little bit pensive, isn't he, Osama Nabil? I can totally understand why. He just has the pressure of an entire nation on his shoulders. And through with the header. Ghana. Trying to get the ball down on the ground. There's the touch there coming in from picks up here and pushing forward once again. Aziz gets the ball over to Isa. That's a lovely ball indeed. What can he do with it? He's got a touch, he's got a wonderful touch, but unable to get himself past the Labib and his colleagues back in the penalty area. Antwi. Waku. Being hassled there. Nicely done. Opportunity for a shot. That's well battled as well by that man Wahid to just get in the way. Otherwise, there will be shots coming in. Ofori. Soliman. Is the delivery into the penalty area. It's too high. And the delivery was perfect, but he's just not able to get in there, Aziz. Goes looping over the penalty, over the crossbar. Well, that was the ball that was delivered there towards Aziz. He came up, he climbed high. Good defensive work there from Abdeen, who just got in his way, made sure that he couldn't connect perfectly with that. Otherwise, well, Egypt would have been probably looking at each other going, what on earth happened there? But Ghana can't get the goal to take them ahead for the first time in this quarter-final. And the end of the first half sees both teams all square still at 2-2. And a little water break before they turn around and go again. With Ghana wind behind them. I think the goal was disallowed for Morocco. So they're all square with Sierra Leone. Plenty of drama there as well. A red card, I think, for Sierra Leone's bar in the 98th minute. So again, both matches really going the full distance, but hopefully we'll still manage to see something happen within open play. Otherwise, we will go to penalties. But these are the moments that you've got to try and take advantage of and understand exactly how you're going to play this. What are you going to try and do? Tactics, fact is that Egypt played most of the second half defending with against Ghana, who just took advantage of the wind behind them, pushed forward, and pepper shots at the Egyptian goalkeeper Abdul Manaim, but they didn't manage to. They managed to get one goal at the end of the first half, and the second came as a penalty. But they have to go again. They have to continue to work, because this is the business end of this quarter-final. Of course, 15 minutes could define who will be going to the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Of course, the team that loses will not be going, and that's big. Egypt, one time in the group stage, 3 in the last 16 in 2011, 09, 03, a quarter-final back in 1981, and then a semi-final in Argentina in 2001. Ghana, winners in 2009 here in Egypt. Twice runners-up in Argentina 2001, 93 as well, and then third place in 2013, fourth in 97, and then a round of 16 in 2015. We get this second half of extra time underway, 2-2. And Ghana trying to exploit the winds that they have behind them. A lot of winds here. Opoku trying to thread the ball through to ice so it doesn't happen. They clear the ball quickly. This is going to be a lot of defending here. As Sel gets the ball into the middle. Control's just not good enough, and the clearance was made perfectly there by that man Wahid again. Poku. Kabaka. The counter is dangerous, and it's been taken forward there by Bibu. Is there a free kick? The linesman says yes, and the flag goes up. It's a red card. It's a red card for SL. He's already got a yellow, and that is a defining moment for this quarter-final. Aaron SL has been outstanding for Ghana. Will play no further part in this game. Let's just have a look at this again. What kind of contact did he make? He clicked the heels, didn't he? Was it accidental? Well, he's the last man. Look at him, he stops because he sees that he's going quickly, Bibu. And he knocks the right leg of Bibu, which knocks his left leg, and that's why he goes down. Flag went up, and now it's a red card for Aaron SL. Crikey, where's this going? Play to the whistle, it's going to be a free kick, and Egypt with a chance to try and go ahead. He looks, well, it's not all over yet. Really trying to work out who's going to be taking the penalties if it comes to that. And SL. Very frustrated. Kabaka places the ball down. Ready. Go for goal, maybe. Four players in the wall, I think, or three. Four. Kabaka goes straight for goal. It's been well saved there by that man Asiako. And I think he's going to take it again. He gets a chance to take it again. Kabaka. Kabaka with another free kick. Dangerously positioned. Lots of pushing and shoving. Kabaka into the penalty area. There's the header! What a great save. They go up again. Brilliant stuff there from Gideon Asiako. And the Ghanaian goalkeeper comes to the rescue. The header was a good one. He stops it, it goes up in the air, and then he collects. But Amari was close in getting the goal. And it came from Bibu, of course, once again at the back. It's a good header as well, good angled header. And his midfielder Marfo gets in the way. It's clutching hold of that, despite the fact that Rafat was coming down to try and get on the end of it. They live to tell the tale. And Morocco, Sierra Leone still held 0-0 after extra time. And they're in the 113th minute. Gideon Asiako of Dream FC getting a bit of treatment. The Ghanaian fans still believe, still dance. Goalkeeper Asiako. 10 minutes to go. Decent clearance coming from Wahid. Nice turn, nice work by Ajabeng. Gets the ball out to Isa. Isa down to the right-hand side. Here's Aziz. Waits for support, gets the delivery in. For the post! Oh my word! Is that a penalty?
It's like, you do know they are launching software in phases, right?
Phases?
They just launched phase 2.
Now launching.
By Mohamed Sharif in the space of 8 minutes. As the ref. Interesting hand to play. Long throw into the penalty area. Headed away. And Suleiman goes off on a dance. They've got players pushing forward very quickly. Aziz to stay in an onside position, gets the ball over. It's a volley! It's a rocket shot that comes off Kustenji and goes out for a corner. But Aziz moves about in a great place. And good, slick counter-attacking from Ghana. 6 minutes to go. Any team that concedes now, it will hurt a lot. Abdelaise, that left foot of his, he's given the green light. Here they go. Running into the penalty area. That's a great challenge on Ajabay. The Egyptians working their magic, mixed up by Wahid. Back to Labib. Stenji. Lasua. Lovely building up from the back. Safaga. Stenji. Wahid, the lead player. Labib. Rafat. The captain, Kabaka. Egypt calmly waiting for an opportunity. Kustenji. Zubao Aziz putting pressure on the defence at the back. Calmly done, neatly done, and well conserved by Wahid. As the middle it goes. Kabaka will try to work his magic, gets rid of his man. There's the shot that comes in. It's not a bad effort, but thwarted. And the referee, all of the Egyptian players going straight over to try and regulate something more than that. And we go on the ground. Here we get a penalty before penalty. I'm not too sure. I think that was a penalty, but still, you just never know. It's good. He's holding the Ghanaian player at the same time. Hamstring. I think that there's more of that than the other, but it's a little bit of both. I mean, it's a 50-50 call, and it's up to the officials to make their call on this. 4 minutes left to play. We're just gonna, it's more 50-50 than anything else. Nigeria waiting to find out who they will play. Will it be Ghana? Will it be Egypt in the semi-finals? South Africa will take on the Democratic Republic of Congo in the final quarter-final clash. Morocco reached the 120-minute mark with a 1-0 advantage. Over Sierra Leone. We might be going to penalties. Siako sends it long. Now we're chasing. Both teams a little bit scared to push forward. Push too many players forward. Throw everything away. They happen to play penalties. Wahid. Rafat. top flags here is Bibu. Good chance, Egypt! That is sensational! But it won't count. Well, it was a brilliant drive into the goal, wasn't it? From that man, Amory.
This smart ring with a built-in screen might just be the perfect replacement for your smartwatch. It precisely tracks your...
It will not count. Just a little bit offside, Bibo. But look at that, that's beautifully taken. That really is from Hassan Samir. So close. And literally a meter or two, not even. Oh, it's Pagano who's picked up the ball. There's going to be a corner. Scuffed attempts and a chance for them to possibly get a goal from this. Maybe the last chance of the game before we go to penalties. Morocco have officially qualified for the semi-finals and the 2025 FIFA Under-20 World Cup. Abdel Issa could clinch it if he can deliver the perfect corner. Otherwise, we go to penalties. Ghana looking to try and get themselves the winner. It comes headed away. A chance for a shot, potentially. Solomon picks it up, sets it up. It's got driven very high and away from the target there by Abuku. Now, this is quite interesting. 2 minutes of added time at the end, and we've got to change. Menshawi is going to come on. It looks like a replace Abdel Monaim. What a time to change a goalkeeper. Well, he's going to replace Abdel Monaim. And that is a big, big call coming from the bench with Osama Nabi. Because he's going to be the goalkeeper for all of the penalty shootout. We've seen the Egyptian national team do that before the African Cup of Nations, of course, but this is a big call. And there's the confirmation. Monaim goes off. Ahmed Menshawi, 20 years of age, who plays for Al Alexandria. What a moment for him. Unless, of course, the goal is scored beforehand. Long ball upfield, dealt with by Ansui. It's going to be a free kick. He just knocked off his feet in a free kick in the corner. Del Monaim. Didn't manage to deal with the penalty that was scored by Suleiman. Went the wrong way. Messed up the shot from Abdel Issa, which saw them get a goal back at the end of the first half. Labib will take this and try and fire it into the penalty box to try and beat any of his teammates. Here it is, curling in, and a chance for a header. It's been picked up over on the far post, and there's the shot. It's been set up. The shot, no one can get the shot in. That really wasn't a great effort there from Mallory, and that should have been on target because he had time and he had a clear view to get the shot in. And these are the kind of moments where you just go, we could have wrapped it up. That could have been a semi-final berth for us. You just take a look at this. He's calling out for it. That first effort is just, well, look at Bibo's effort there. That is not textbook shooting, is it? And that most definitely isn't either. Two great chances for Egypt to wrap up this quarter-final, but they want to do it the hard way if they can. And at the end of the second half of extra time, we're all square and we are going to penalties. How exciting. Well, not if you're a Ghana or an Egyptian fan. I think you've probably got heart flutters, which is totally understandable. But crikey, it's we've had some scoring opportunities here tonight, and no one has taken advantage. It's tiring when you're playing in very strong wind, don't get me wrong. Everybody will be aware of that if they have played in these conditions. The fatigue levels are off the charts because they've just come straight from the group stage into the knockout stages. You've got the physical and the emotional stress that's been thrown into the equation. And now you've just got a penalty shootout that will either send you out of the competition if you get it wrong, or send you through to the final four bracket and a semi-final against Nigeria, who knocked out the defending champions Senegal, the Lions of Teranga. And a little berth in the FIFA Club World Cup, the FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Chile in September. Well, who's gonna take the penalties? I think one thing is for sure, Suleiman for Ghana is definitely going to take the penalty, take a penalty. Very tense and tight, isn't it, when you get to this position? So, 4 shootouts between Egypt and Ghana. Split evenly between wins. Benin 2005, Cameroon 2011. Losses to Ghana in 2001, 2013. And Menshawi will be the goalkeeper, with the responsibility. This is the way it is. It's the, destiny has taken you down this path. It is what it is. Now, I'm not going to say out of your hands because it doesn't make sense, and it's there's no double entendre there. It's very much in their hands. But Menshawi with the responsibility, having come on to replace Abdel Monaim, 20 years of age. Plays his football for Alexandria Ittihad. Ghana with Gideon Asiako. And the referee just calling over the captains and the goalkeepers, of course, to understand exactly where we're going with this. Here at the new Suez Stadium, and the two goalkeepers. Well, we've already determined who's going to be starting, because Ghana will start with Isa. Customary communication between the two goalkeepers, pretty much the same size. They're 6'1", both of them, so both got the same height, which enables them to deliver the same kinds of saves. If they have to get down low, of course, here we go, and it will be Menshawi up against Isa. Scored the opening goal for Ghana. They've trained for this. They've gone through this. And he's just come on. 2 minutes of action before the end of extra time, and here he is up against Isa. Ghana go first to try and take the lead against Egypt. Menshawi up against the Dream FC player on loan at Barcelona. Isa with the left foot. Isa into the corner it goes, and 1-0 it is for the Black Satellites. Well, it goes down a tree. Celebration. Now Egypt with a chance to try and restore parity, level up with their first goal. Here it is, into the corner, delightfully driven in by Ahmed Abdeen. Of course, perfectly delivered right into the corner. Solid centre back, the LLE player on under Ceramica Cleopatra, captain of this Egyptian team. Now we've got Antwi, the centre back, the 18-year-old young Apostle FC player, trying to beat Menshawi. fast runner. It's all trying to suss out the goalkeeper's movements rather than believing in where you're going to drive it in. That might not be a foolproof way to score a penalty. Disappointment for Antwi. And a chance now to try and hit back. Kabaka, the captain, with the right foot. Kabaka into the corner it goes, and they do take a 2-run lead. Siako back in position, and Menshawi this is such an important penalty for Dennis Marfo, the international player. Look at this with the right foot. Solid run up and driven into the corner. 2-1 up. Hoping that they can get this goal now so that Egypt don't make a big break. And the responsibility for Dennis Marfo has to be Menshawi to keep things going. Oh, he's taken it the wrong way. That was very smoothly done from Marfo. 2-2. Siako of Ghana. Step back into the limelight. Neatly struck into the corner. Safaga is the player now. Either go 3-2 up, we go back to 2-2. Safaga, right foot. Oh, he takes it the wrong way. Safil the Osman Safaga, the EMPPI player, midfielder. 3-2. And 2 more penalties to be taken. They're still ahead by that. They win. Otherwise, they miss one and we're level. We go into sudden death. 3-2 for the home nation. And Shawi, who's going to take the next one. The responsibility, Joseph Opoku. Zita Varagan player, 19 years of age. Right-footed. Opoku into the corner it goes. That's another sumptuous penalty that's taken. Love that left corner, don't they? Well, this is going to be very important for Egypt if they get this one. And they are closing in on a place in the semi-finals. With the right foot, oh, he takes him the wrong way. That is a brilliant penalty as well. Now, if Ghana miss this, Egypt are into the semi-finals. Responsibility here on Muzibar Aziz. Comes up against Menshawi. is this so far? Stopping Antwi, the second penalty. Zibao Aziz needs to score this one for them to stay alive. Oh, he drives it sensuously into the corner. That really was a fantastic penalty. And now all of the pressure shifts to Gideon Asiako, the Dreams FC goalkeeper. If he saves it, they live and they breathe again. But if Egypt score, then it's all over. Egypt are through to the semi-finals and into the FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Chile in September. And it comes to Brustenji, the Al-Ahly player, the centre-back, to Smua. Brustenji sends Egypt through to the semi-finals. They've done it.